Hello again, I'm Dr. Dustin from Chiropractic in Cottage Grove, Minnesota. This is Dr. Brandon
from Twin Cities Movement in uptown Minneapolis.
Okay. Today we're continuing some more exercises from our mobility, stability, and strength series. Today we're going to focus a little more on stability and a little bit on strength with a core activation exercise called bridging. So there's 3 levels to the bridging, level 1, 2, and 3. We'll go through each one. They kind of build up on each other as we go. Great core activation. We generally don't have good strong cores like we probably need to. If you sit a lot, we get inactive glutes. The glute muscles get overstretched, so people that have desk jobs tend to have this kind of issue. Could always do a little more of this, myself included. So we're going to have Dr. Brandon demonstrate the movement, and I'll go through some of the key things that we need to see while doing this movement. So we'll have Dr. Brandon. So general thing is that he's lifting his hips off the table, but to make it a little more difficult, we have a certain sequence that we want to see. So first we want to flatten the low back out by tilting the pelvis towards him and really engaging the core. So I like to tell people to make a hiss sound, kind of like a snake, and that really tightens all the way across. And then we're going to hold that contraction the whole time. This is where it gets pretty difficult. So core is engaged, back is flat. Now we're going to activate the glute muscles, prep them by squeezing them before we even lift up. So glutes are engaged, and now we're going to lift our hips up. Ideally we want to see more or less a straight line here. Work into it. You got to start somewhere and come back down, and then we untilt. So it's very important to do this sequence. So we tilt, engage the core, squeeze the glutes, coming up, going down, and then untilt last. Alright, so that's level 1 bridging. Not too difficult. Really just getting down the movement pattern, the sequence of steps is the key thing we're going for, and keeping that core engaged the whole time. Should be able to breathe while engaging that core, and that can be a tricky thing. We'll do a video on that in the future on core breathing and belly breathing. So level 2, basically the same. So tilt the pelvis, engage the glutes, come up, and now we're going to stick one leg out. And key thing we don't want to see is this twisting down and falling. We want to keep it nice and level. All right, and then down, on tilt. We'll do another one. We'll do it with the other leg. So coming up, extend the knee, nice and level, keeping flat with the plane. Excellent. So that's level 2 bridging. Just adds a little more complexity. We're resisting that twisting motion of the spine, keeping it nice and stable, and strengthening it at the same time. Level 3 bridging gets even more complex, and again, keeping that core engaged the whole time. So tilt, core is engaged, nice and tight, still being able to breathe. We're going to engage the glutes, come up, and now extend the leg, and we're going to extend the opposite arm. So we're going crossways, and coming down, and back down. Excellent. So we'll do one more with the other leg and other arm. Tilt, coming up, extend the leg, extend the arm, nice and even, coming down, smooth, controlled motion, key point to do. So yeah, there we go. So that is levels 1, 2, and 3 bridging. Usually we start people with level 1, unless they're kind of a higher level athlete. But I've worked with some football players that just shredded tons of abs, but could not hold a bridge for more than 20 seconds without really going into a shake. Tremoring. It was very hard for them to stay engaged. So even high-performing athletes can have issues with core stability. So once again, thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, or you know someone that might benefit from it, please feel free to like and share and subscribe to our channel, and share with friends and family if you think they would benefit. I'm Dr. Dustin from Chiropractic in Cottage Grove, Minnesota.
And I'm Dr. Brandon from Twin Cities Movement in uptown Minneapolis.
Thanks for watching.